So over the last few weeks, I've received a few more pieces of fan mail, so it's time to start opening. First one up is a box from Jackson Dvorak, one of my supporters over on Patreon. Let's do this. Okay, right off the bat, we just have to admire this packaging right here. Now, this is a fun, on-brand box. So right off the bat, nice job, Jackson. More tape. Okay. Okay. First off, a letter. Just a kind thank you letter. Greatly appreciated. He's, like as I mentioned, he's one of my supporters over on Patreon. We do a weekly live stream, so he's in there most weeks. So I actually get to interact, talk movies back and forth a little bit with him, which is quite a bit of fun when I can, my comment section, there's so many people in there that I can't always put names and faces and track with everything, but that's one of the really cool things about Patreon is that I still can get to know the people specifically, their opinions, their thoughts, their sense of humor, and he's one of those people that I've gotten to do that with over the last several months. Okay, let's see what we've got in here. Ooh. Holy smokes! Well, I won't tell you what this one is. I will show you. This is incredible. Actually, even though I'm having trouble not running downstairs just to show my wife because that's cool. That is so cool. One of the coolest things anyone's ever given me. So it's even got the silver play button and everything. So that, well, truly thank you. That is incredible. And will be very prominently displayed inside of my videos. Very super duper cool. I'll make sure you can even continue to see it. But if you didn't know what that was, it's a Funko Pop of me. He had a custom made Funko Pop of me with one of my shirts with the silver play button, the whole deal. That is... wow. Let's see what else we have inside of here. Okay, gotcha. Next up, we've got the movie First Reformed. It's one that's been on my mind. It's been mentioned to me by several people, but I just haven't been able to see it. Actually, the best man for my wedding was like, oh, you got to go see this one. He actually almost was able to get me an advanced screening a year ago when it came out, and my scheduling just didn't work out. So I haven't seen this one, but it has been on my mind, so very cool. And it works out nicely with like things I've been thinking about. Oh, something my kids will thoroughly enjoy. Today I'm recording this on Halloween, so something we just might watch tonight. But the season of Scooby-Doo. My family, like most families, enjoy watching Scooby-Doo together, and I imagine we'll have a ton of fun watching this. Very cool. Interesting. We have Nathan for you. Oh, actually, little notes in here. So it's a show that he absolutely loves, thinks that I will enjoy. I'm actually not familiar with this show, so could be an interesting one to discover to see how I respond to it. Guess it's a few years old. Yeah, interesting. So I haven't heard of it, so I will get to discover something all new. Greatly appreciated, and I really do not have words to say how much I truly appreciate the creation of this, and that you would send it to me. That is incredible. I really don't have words for it. So on to our second piece of mail. I do know what this one is. Pretty excited about this. The person told me about it in advance. And I received it actually a few weeks back, but I was waiting till I got a second piece of mail to do this little video, and it came just in time. So here we go. Okay, first up, we got a letter. Okay, so this package is from Toby in England. He's 13 years old and sent me something that he knew I would appreciate, and so I greatly do appreciate it. He also had a couple of questions for me. First question, what is your favorite movie? So I'm actually terrible at picking favorites, which surprises people because I do lists for a living. That's kind of what I'm famous for, is my ranking list, which is essentially picking favorites. But it's picking favorites out of a batch. Like, I can put two things together. Do you like this one more? Do you like this one more? But they're a similar category. You know, I'm going to record Terminator movies later today. They're all Terminator ones. So I like this one or this one more. I like this one more. I'll rewatch this one more. But when you start talking about everything, the thing about me is I love variety. I love different types of things. I don't like having to pick whether the best apple or the best orange is the best. I like that I have a great apple and I have a great orange. They're both fruits. There's a discussion to be had about the merits of each, but I like that I have both of them, and I like it when both of them are great. And that's like with movies. Comparing Schindler's List to Raiders of the Lost Ark, both Spielberg movies, but one is this serious drama exploring some of the worst stuff that's ever happened in human history, and the other one is the greatest adventure film of all time. Which one's better? You're a discredit to either one to have to pick. One's an apple, one's an orange. Both are great. What's my favorite movie? I have a video out there, my 10 favorite movies. I'm going to update it in January, actually, but probably do a top 20 or something like that. At the top of the list right now, I cheated a little bit, and I said the original Star Wars trilogy. But on that list is Terminator 2, Die Hard, Aliens, Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's a lot of stuff from like Rocky's in there, from like 1976 until like 91, a 15-year time period, right around when I was born in my formative years. That's my favorite stuff. But picking a favorite, that's just not my thing. And then he asks, what do you think is the best movie ever made? I really don't have an answer on that one. I just don't operate like that. Even in my scoring system, that's where I try and do letters and numbers and I don't, I'll probably abandon that pretty soon. But I don't really think that way. When we even talking about what's the best movie of the year, I'm really doing more favorite movie of the year. Which movie moved me emotionally the most? Which one stirred the most emotions inside of me? But when it comes to like best movie of all time, I do not have an answer. And I'm not trying to dodge the question. I do not have an answer. I do not have a kind of list. I don't have anything like that, because that is not the way that I function. That's not the way I think. And so unfortunately, I do not have an answer for you. Thank you so much for the package. Let's see what we've got inside of here. Dun, dun. Captain America Legends. So he had one that he didn't need anymore. He knew I didn't have a Captain America. I've wanted a Captain America. I've been looking for the right Captain America because there's different costumes, and he had the good one. So he mailed it to me. Toby, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. Jackson, incredible. I really don't have words to say how much I appreciate that you would create something like that. But to all of you, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Especially as of the last month of my life, I just feel kind of like I am living in kind of this dream world where I went to a film festival and I went to California. Yesterday, I interviewed Gabriel Luna, the new Terminator, and I'm just sitting there in those moments being like, oh, this is my life. This is incredible. And it's all because that you guys care enough about what I have to say about movies that you would watch, that you would send me fan mail. Truly thank you. You're helping me live an incredible life that's thank you. That's what I got for you. If you're interested in sending me some fan mail, the link is down below in the description. And keep talking movies too much.